Hey, what's up, everybody? The Jack Nerd here, bringing a early morning live stream. I know there's gonna be hardly anyone up right now, but I figure I'd do this now before I forget about it or get too busy. Yes, Avast, I know. Good fucking god. Anyways, well, it was that time of the year again. Went to Daiycon 2025, 25th anniversary of Daiycon in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Got a lot of new stuff. When I mean a lot, I mean a lot. And I got some stories to tell and some exclusives. Hey, good morning, Crispy. Same here. I just woke up. I needed to get some a little bit of coffee. I snuck a little something a little more stronger than just coffee because I needed it. It was a long day yesterday. Anyways, back talking about Daiycon. So a couple of stories. Got in there, right? Got in there early, right before 9 a.m. check-in. Hunting around, looking for figures and stuff like that. And just overwhelming, just so much stuff. You had classic Japanese Generation 1 stuff. You got freaking just t-shirts, you got figures. It's just, bro, just calm down, calm down. Unfortunately, I didn't find what I was looking for, but I did find some really cool stuff. I found a couple of new Decepticons, helped out fellow collector, because fuck the IRS. He just got hit pretty hard by the IRS, so hopefully one day that can be abolished. Guys, only one time I'm getting political on this. So, and I got some exclusives, won a couple of contests, but we'll get to that this morning. Okay, go. Yeah, I'll go grab. I'll try to go in order of the figures I got. So let's go. All right. He was first, second. Third. Yeah. Interesting. Pretty even number. Not get there too. Okay. So these are the figures I got. Well, first of the seven. My first three of the seven. I got the Kang Toys Ferocious, aka their interpretation of a third-party Rampage or Predaking. I gotta tell you, this thing's fucking beautiful. I love the colors. The articulation's top notch, even for that funky shoulder ratchet. It's something else. It really is. I really like it. I think I'm gonna get the rest of them. So where am I gonna put it? I have no idea. Probably I can make it work. It's not my first rodeo with getting figures. Oh shit! There's two other ones I gotta grab too. Yes, this is a Crispy. The IRS is really terrible. Please don't come to my house, FBI agent, on my phone. Fair enough. So the guy I was selling this was selling for I think it was like 160. Got him down to 155. So not bad for a price. 5% off, $5 off. A pretty outstanding third-party figure. I wish there was more up there. I really do. I really like the design. I'm probably going to pick up another one sometime. Probably another one next week, I'm thinking sometime. I don't know yet. Just got to keep an eye on the budget and stuff like that. And because there's a Land Bull, which is Tantrum. Yeah, he's pretty good in my price range. So I'll probably pick him up. But yeah, I'm going to fiddle with them. I'm going to transform them probably throughout the day because I'm burnt out after today. I'm going to need like a day and a half to recover. But worth it. Yeah, just put him here. Now the second figure is Masterpiece Exhaust. So it is a repaint, a Decepticon repaint, slight little retooling, especially in the head of Wheeljack. So I actually know the guy. So he did the whole TKO stuff back in the day. Now he's like kind of like he's collecting the main four of the Decepticons. So Megatron, Soundwave, Shockwave, and Starscream. So he's getting them made for. So he's selling off the majority of his pretty much Decepticon collection, stuff like that. But I go over there, purchase this for I paid him $50 for it, right? Someone else wanted 110 for this thing, so I got this for a freaking steal. I don't know if it's an official or a KO, but personally, even if it's a KO, it's like, where's my money pouch? Because I like this money pouch. I had about hey DA. Oh great, warning. Okay, warning. Fuck. I'm like, hey DA, did you see a little money pouch when I bought this? I shit you not. He pulls it out. He's like, dude, I could have walked away with this. It's a good thing you said something, because I'm like, man, thanks, appreciate it, because that was a lot of money. A lot of money. It was cold, hard cash, too. But yeah, so got that. I think this one was my third purchase, which was the Bad Cube Grump. Nice figure. No, a majority of figures I got were more of Decepticons, because my Decepticon side of the house is a little thin. So I wanted some new cons. So I got a couple. I did get an Autobot, and I have another one I'm going to be talking about here in a minute. But it's a nice little guy. He's really cool. Yeah, articulation. Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, because there was that one episode when his chest opened up, where it had like that little personality. Oh yeah, forgot that too. Okay, I think these three were these three. No, these three were next, followed by okay. Yep. All right. I don't know about the order of this one, though. This one's kind of going to be a little funky, because I don't remember the exact order when I bought these. Actually, I think this was the fourth one. Yeah, this one was the fourth. Yeah. Okay. I can't show off the parts and pieces. You got to keep the suspense. So, I don't get a lot of mainline stuff much anymore, especially I've been more of that third-party kind of guy. But this one, this probably, I don't know if it's going to be my top figure of the year, but this is going to be on the list because it not only impressed me, you hardly see it in this country, and I think I got it for a pretty damn good deal. Actually, I might do some research here in a minute. I got the Optimus Prime Takara edition from Transformers 1. This thing is nice. I mean, honestly, if Hasbro did what Takara did for this, yeah, stay connected, damn it. Fuck's sake. It's happening. It's happening. But no, one of us. No, I'm not gonna go that far. I do have Reactivate Bumblebee, and that thing is the only choke thing I really have in my collection. But this figure definitely is one of a kind. I mean, it's a Japanese edition, man. It's like it's not in America. This is from Japan, man, with the whole box. I'm still keeping the box, of course, with all the little Japanese lettering stuff like that. It was so freaking cool. I'm like, I had to get it. For one, I really enjoyed Transformers 1 and 2. I mean, it's like, let's see here. The next guy I talk about. Well, this next guy here. Hey, what's up, Max Gaming? Talking Daiycon. But anyways, the other, I was talking about this guy, Fantasy Lupus. I'll get the details on this guy. But like the scale for them he's not that far off almost at MP scale though. Like it's pretty freaking getting pretty close to it. Like honestly, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I would have a whole collection of Transformers one figures in this scale because it's freaking nice. It's I think the only thing that's missing from it is more of a premium finish. Like the grays, which were more of a shinier metallic. Maybe the reds and the blues were more of that shiny metallic, like in the movie. Just to have that premium finish, it's something else. It really is. It's something special. All right, my connection broke out again. Okay, now we're back. My connection's been fucking shitty right now. No idea why. Well, to get off of Crispy's little one of us rant, I picked up a Fans Toys Lupus. So this is the a lot more. Fit on this guy a little more later today. Like I said, this is. Whew. I mean, the scale makes sense considering Transformers 1 Optimus is one of the tallest screen models at around 28 feet tall. Yep. Oh, dude. It's got freaking. What's this shit? Deployable freaking shoulder cannons. Has the matrix chamber. The freaking face plate here rotates to give him that the no mask look right there. Yeah, it's pretty freaking cool. It's definitely a one of a kind figure. I mean, I'm actually glad to have it though. I really am. One, I really enjoyed Transformers 1, and 2, really nice piece. Now, so the next figure, it's let's just say it's a little plain for now. I picked up one of the unrustable bastards from another guy. He was selling for $90. I got it for $80. Looked up on eBay. This thing goes for almost $120. So I got this for a freaking deal. So with the plenitude of this thing, I'm gonna be cooking. I'm not gonna say what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna be cooking. I can't wait to start cooking and dig in just a little bit. You said plain, and I thought you were Boss Seeker. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, that's awesome. Be right back. Now, these last few figures might be a little boring, but pretty cool. So one of the guys I know from a couple cons ago, he was there. His store's been struggling. If you guys can, look up Nowhere Collectibles on eBay, just to help them out, because due to construction, and he had to give up a lot of things, including his building insurance. He had to, it's been a rough year for him when he was telling me. Like I said, Nowhere Collectibles is with KNOWHERE Collectibles. Even look them up online and see if they can have see if they have a link to their eBay store, or if they got an online store or anything like that. But if you guys can help them out, they sell Gundams, Transformers, GI Joes, and a bunch of other stuff. Because as collectors, especially with everything that's going on in the world, we would like to keep our hobbies and our interests still there, and also help another fellow collector out, because it's all about, it's not just about having fun, having laughs, but it's also about helping each other out. Though it doesn't help me out. Well, it helps me out and doesn't help me out because I'm spending money, but I'm getting some cool figures. So if you guys can, look up Nowhere Collectibles on Facebook, eBay, online, help them out, because he said it's been a rough year for his business and stuff like that due to construction around the area where his store is. Trying to figure out if he wants to relocate or not, and whatnot. But rent is high in some areas here in the state of some cities in the state of Wisconsin. So one of the figures I did pick up from him, wish I would have gotten more too. Like I did, I was thinking, I wish he had more of the. I did get some blockies, something my niece and nephew, we kind of just put together and stuff like that. I wish I would have bought more from him, but you know how it is. I did pick up a G.I. Joe Classified Storm Shadow. This is the good guy variant, but I'm going to keep him as a bad guy because this is a freaking cool ass tactical design. It's freaking cool. I really like it. It's really cool. Really, really cool. For real, support local comic collector stores. The store where I got MP Mags, MPB, and Commander Wars Devastator shut down. Really? So now I have to drive over an hour to go somewhere for. Damn, son. Damn. Over an hour to collect figures. Damn. That's insane, buddy. That's insane. That's why, as collectors in the collector community, there's one store in about 20, 30 minutes away from where I live. Both me and my uncle, we go down there from time to time. Great guy. And that's the thing. We want to keep these small companies in business because the effed up part, though, is that a lot of these people that have toy stores usually get product faster than your local retail stores. And local retail stores, on top of that, have scalpers, because there's been rumors around that scalpers have been roaming in the area, just buying up all the new stuff and selling it for freaking profit online. It's just ridiculous. It's all part of the game, though. That's the big thing. But it's a cold world out there. But overall, I mean, as collectors, we want to be able to find what we are itching to get. Like after that, having my low taste of that Kane toys, I mean, I want the other ones. I don't want to have my Predacane, man. Like, hell yeah. Okay. All right, so next guy, just keeping this in the box because it's vintage, is the Microman Kicker. So I got a new one because my old one broke. So this guy's staying in the box. Like he's just gonna be like, I'll have my custom one just standing there. Maybe I'll look around online. Maybe I'll try to find an unboxed or another version for. I think I paid $35 for this. So yeah, ignore the price tag. So yeah, so pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Scalpers are easy to negotiate with if you bring a PVC pipe with mysterious red liquid on it. I mean, this could be a little more creative, maybe a lead pipe, or a baseball bat, because. Oh, I get it now. Mysterious red. Crispy. Shame, buddy. Shame. Oh God. Anyways, so getting to the final couple figures here, and then I got some other little knickknacks, and I can grab them off the floor because. Yeah. So I did pick up another. Not only you gotta have a Fans Toys, a masterpiece, and a couple other goodies. You gotta toss in a Fans Hobby, dude. You just gotta. I paid guy was asking $65, got him for $60. Is the Fans Toys Go Shooter, aka Ace Hitter. Really fun transformation. Really nice looking figure. This is from the Master Force continuity of figures, so it's pretty nice. I mean, yeah, he's a headmaster. Probably my first MP scale headmaster. Yeah, both him and Lupus are my first. Weird Wolf would be his G1 name. Are my first headmasters in my Transformers collection. Huh. Cool. So, like I said, when it comes to helping out other fellow collectors, there's a guy there that only helped out my uncle. My uncle is the proud owner. He's so proud of this. Of a Combiner Wars Superion with the upgrade kit. Like, what I mean, like new chest plate, space fillers, everything. Got it for $175, especially with the upgrade kit. And then he found the missing piece, which was Quick Slinger, aka their Slug Slinger, which I don't get why you can't just call him Slug Slinger, whatever. So he found his main piece. Me, unfortunately, I didn't find any of the pieces I was looking for. I just kind of like, I mean, exhaust was one of them. I wanted to get some new cons, so kind of a win-win, I guess. Like, but yeah, it was my uncle's first time up there. He's like, yeah, we left our wallets and our credit cards and debit cards in the vehicle. Like, we go back out there, we're going to be spending more money. I'm like, yeah, I know. So, but for those support local collectors, not only there are local places needing help, but even more mainstream places are going through the dirt right now. Exactly. But one of the guys there, his name is Tan from Tan Collectibles. So if you guys get a chance to look him up, I don't know if he's got a store or anything like that. The GameStop near my house used to have some gems, but now they're closed. It happens, man. It happens. Like, not to get sidetracked here, even my freaking Walmart, which is about 20 minutes from where I live, doesn't have nothing good anymore. It's just ridiculous. That's why if you want to find G.I. Joe classifieds, any Chug skill stuff, and if you get that one lucky place that's got masterpiece stuff, you gotta go to a local collector store just to help them out, support them. I found a couple G.I. Joe classifieds from places I've been to, and I found some Marvel Legends. I got a Korg not too long ago. That was like my most recent Marvel Legends, and I kind of need the figure for my crossover. Speaking of which, I'll get details into that in a second. And even some Walmarts are supposedly in the process of phasing out Chug stuff. Yeah, I think there was like a whole thing where, yeah, well, it's fucking Walmart, and I feel like Hasbro, all they want to do is upcharge these figures because of corporation greed when it's not a lot to process these figures. And on top of that, there have been talks with Vietnam, who happens to make figures now, but yeah, that are actually considering of having a good deal on the table because I try to keep politics out of things, but I know we're all going to hear about it. But Vietnam is already talking to the United States. Japan is already talking to the United States. South Korea is talking to the United States. Over 75 countries are talking to us to figure out a new trade deal and to cut off these tariffs. There's been a 90-day lift on tariffs except for China, which China has, 154% tariff right now? There's a quote that's been going along around. Short-term pain for long-term gain. Now, it's just only a matter of process is when China finally just like, all right. Because back in 2000, the most popular country to make trade with was the United States. And now that's flipped over to China. So China, they've been taking more. We've been getting more from China than any other country. And not just America, but other countries have been getting more from China. Even when I was in Japan, I expected to see a shirt made in Japan. Nope, made in China. Because a lot of our clothing goods comes from China. The way I look at it, if the tariffs on them get higher because they decided to counter tariff us, like 125%. So it's going to be a matter of time. I'm guessing sometime this next week, because China is already hurting on their manufacturing. They are actually trying to process more foreign orders out right now instead of local orders. So that there alone says something that eventually even people had to sell certain property and equipment. Because despite your own political views of it, China's been having too much of a grasp on this world for a very long time. They have a 100-year plan of becoming the world dominators. Do you want your future children to end up speaking a foreign language? Or falter to communism because China is a communistic country? It's going to be interesting. And yeah, there's both sides of this we're going to feel some pain. We are going to feel some growing pains because we're trying to abolish certain taxes. We're trying to just, we're just trying to make things work. We want to have a good trade agreement with all these countries that have been screwing us over for the past 20, 30 years. But like I said, that's my 2 cents on it. I try to avoid politics on this channel, and I don't like talking politics because I know that could do with my viewing stream and all this other stuff. Like, oh, this guy's a conservative. He's a supporter. Like, listen, I know what I voted for, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and if I'm right, I'm right. And if you want to tell me I'm wrong, okay, all right. Or if you want to have a counter argument, we can have a counter argument. All right, Chris, let's see what you got. Guys, sure, this will lower the price of eggs. I don't even know, man. I just want stuff to stop being expensive. I hear you, dude. Even I do, because not just working on King Toys, but I want to finish up my Devastator. There are at least 4 more Autobots I want in my collection. No, wait, 3. Cup, Blur, King Leo. Yep. Those are my 3 figures for the Autobots. I want to finish up the Constructicons, finish up Predaking, and that's probably it for me. That's it. Predaking, I know there's some stores on, I got to stay off eBay because, one, eBay just prices are fucking insane on eBay. So I have to try to go through some of the Facebook groups and see if anyone's got any of the King Toys guys. Yeah, I hear you, dude. I hear you. You know who else? You should support local 3D printers who 3D print figures. Yep, exactly. Exactly. You're absolutely right, bud. You're absolutely right. All right, let's diverge back to what the main part of this video is. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. Should I put these on? Don't want to, muck up the chrome. I don't know if I want to. Should I? I mean, can they even fit my big old meaty claws? I don't know. Ooh, white gloves. I don't know. I'll put them on just for shits and giggles. Fuck it. So, side story about this guy, like I was talking about, Tan Collectibles. If you guys find him on was it either 10 or Tan? I think it's 10, one of the two. It's a katakana symbol where it's like something like that. Yeah, something like that. But like when I said earlier of saying, fuck the IRS. The IRS just hit him hard with $10,000 to freaking pay for. I mean, that's the thing. It's not just a collector standpoint. It's also helping someone out so they could do better. So I bought a couple things from Tan, and so like my uncle, he bought the Superion from him, and he was actually thinking about grabbing, I think it was a Asia exclusive Barricade, so more of those premium finished figures, which I'm telling you, man, fucking Hasbro, they need to invest with Takara because, yeah, here's made in China, but Takara stuff's better. Japan stuff is better. Period. Just saying. All right. So went over to Tan. I was kind of eyeballing some of the stuff he has. So that's also a little something that caught my eye. I got a Trans Arts Optimus, pretty much a black version of the Autobot leader from Beast Wars. Kind of reminds me of season 1 of Transformers, where he was his regular form, and this just looks like an upgraded Cybertronian mode of it. And I kind of I kind of dig it. I like the colors, the blacks, the silvers. I mean, they're like, oh, it's a Nemesis Primal. I'm like, yeah, it kind of is, but I think what Optimus Primal has red eyes too. So it works either way. Really good die cast, good weight, and this is probably like one of my favorite gimmicks on this fucking figure. Because the original never did this. See if I can set up. Push. It does the thing in the show where the guns from his chest pop out, which is pretty fucking cool. But I'll just put those back in. Yep. Well, then I guess I kind of got a little more vintage Japanese stuff right now in here. Yes, this very book is from the 20th anniversary of Transformers. It is a Japanese magazine of all G1 stuff, or like just artwork and all this other cool stuff in there. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, it's just one of those pieces of history, of Transformers history you never see. Just some of the artwork in here is phenomenal, and a lot of the stuff here is in like all in Japanese, and I want to learn more about Japanase. I really did. So I think this is kind of be like my little study homework thing that I picked up. That would have been 2004, yes. Yeah, would have been all four. Would have been all four. So pick that up. So some of the exclusives this year from Daiycon were very oh, there he is. Wow, I would have been too. That was during was it either Armada or no. Yeah, it was Energon. No. I was 11 back in 04. It's too early to do math right now. But anyways, I got some Daiycon exclusives, which are pretty freaking cool. So the coordinator Fred for Daiycon, he does like a lot of these like cool little neat contests. One was name that transformer, right? So it's like a 20 questions game, right? And so 20 questions, pretty easy, pretty cool, right? I won by, I think I was I was the third winner of it, and I got something called Snack Wave. So yeah, it's an exclusive Snack Wave Superior and Salad Bar Inferior. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, there's the whole little thing there. So freaking cool. And then this is apparently the chase, which is called Snack Blaster. Look at that little guy. Like, he's literally a snack machine. That is so cool. I don't know if, I think it's 3D printed. I think it's 3D printed. It's hard to tell. Or it could be one of those little bot things. It could be a bot or 3D printed, because I don't know. It might be a bot. I'm thinking it might be a bot. So that was really cool. And then one of the another exclusive of this year, back in during the comics and stuff like that, there was that one time where Optimus Prime's memory got stored on a data disk, or a floppy disk. So it's Disk Prime. So yeah, it's got like just all these little things like that. So it's pretty cool. And then I don't know, like this. I don't know if this was this year's. Made in Wisconsin. Heck yeah. But this is called one of the other exclusives, which is called Action Master Buzzbeak. So I think Buzzbeak is like an OC character that for Daiycon, stuff like that. So yeah. I got a couple wins throughout Daiycon. I forgot how I got that, because they had a 50-50 raffle. And so it was my uncle's first time to Daiycon. We're there and stuff like that. I gotta grab these now. So it was a 50-50 raffle. And so the last prizes were some exclusives and posters. So And of course, there's like 6 posters too. So I actually won some of the exclusives. Oh man, I forgot my Daiycon coaster. Fudge. So I got some of the. I got more exclusives, so I gave those to my uncle. So some of the stuff that you saw, I actually gave to my uncle, stuff like that, because I don't need 2. But so I got some in that 50/50 raffle. Got some posters for the 25th anniversary. So if any of you are X-Men fans, you might recognize that comic. Though it's with Transformers and some of the past exclusives and stuff like that. And then this was like I think this was another like OC Pretender. So that was really cool. Oh my God, bumper. Yep. And this is probably one of their best. I don't know who the artist was, but this has to be one of their best Daiycon. Of course, it was their 25th anniversary. I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to make sure I keep this pristine because this is freaking nice. I gotta get a poster case for this, but look at that. Oh, so freaking cool. I need to put this like in a case or something and hang it up somewhere. I mean, this is one of the coolest. This is probably like one of their best Daiycon posters. It's freaking awesome. Because I do cut a couple other ones, but I don't know where they all went. So I got to hunt around for all of that. But yeah, Daiycon was success and unsuccessful. Unsuccessful in the way that I didn't find what I was looking for, but successful in the way that I got some new figures. And I'm actually this kind of feels that itch for a while. Like I got some new stuff to fiddle with. I'm still going to fiddle with the old stuff. It kind of gives me that little bit of a break from collecting. I am going to be probably taking a break here. But I mean, is it going to make me stop? No. But I think I'm definitely going to target more of my collection toward Transformers now because I'm starting to slowly get out of the MCU. Come on, man, making me want to go to a con that's in the state that's not even remotely close to mine. You know, buddy, if you want to come, I can try to make that happen for you. I can try, and I will. But anyways, like I was saying, it's just crazy with everything that's happened. It was a day. I don't have Wisconsin money, John. Well, I'm going to get to that in a minute, buddy. You think I'm going to give up cons in probably the next couple months? Depends on where I go. But let me tell my little spiel here. But I think the one thing that unites us as collectors is the love of the franchise, especially with me going to just primarily focus on my Transformers collection because I'm going to get out of the MCU stuff. I am. I'm still going to keep with what I have, maybe get a little figures here and there. But the MCU has gone to territory I never expected it to, especially when it comes to more news of the Fantastic Four coming out and stuff like that. And I'm like, come on, I was looking forward to seeing that movie. I might still dab in Thunderbolts. I don't know yet. Now with this whole, they're making the Fantastic Four woke. They'll have more woke now. It's like, when will Disney learn their lesson to not destroy the franchises we grew up? I know you do, buddy. I know you do. And I want you to have hope. I want you to have hope because you still have that hope. Me, on the other hand, I'm just like, because I don't have no hope in Doomsday. I don't. I really don't. They're going to have to do something big. Now it talks about Fantastic Four having wokeness in it. Like, are you kidding me? Not for the MCU as a whole, but for the Fantastic Four. Fair enough. Yeah, me as for the MCU as a whole, I'm out. I think I kind of confirmed that I'm out. Like, I'm going to focus on my Transformers collection from here on out. Probably keep what I like, and that's it. Like, I'm probably going to let go. Like, I'm keeping my customs, but I probably will kind of die down some of my. Probably keep the figures I like. Keep them. Keep Caps, Iron Mans. Probably kind of shrink down some bits and bobs. Probably not now because I got to finish up the crossover. So this is kind of the heartbreaking end. Well, not really heartbreaking because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop collecting or stop motion stuff. So I'm having some career changes in life happening right now as we speak. Probably looking at maybe end of April to late May. I will probably be going somewhere. Don't know where yet. Could be somewhere here in the States. Could be somewhere overseas. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainties right now. But the fact is that I am never going to forget those who have not only been here throughout the channel. And I want to say I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Because even when I broke down a couple years ago about everything that's happened to me, and I've grew a lot, I've realized that people are disgusting. People suck. But I hope it doesn't. I still have trust issues, but I hope one day I can regain that trust. And I think one of the biggest pieces of having that trust is actually coming up online and talking about it. Talking to people, getting to know people. Find those that, despite political differences, that still know that you're a good person and don't rub it in your face or try to push an issue. They're good people. There are good people out there. There is. And I think that just the biggest thing is just that, when things are all said and done, and if I can meet the people that I've met, including Crispy here, Crispy, like I said, you want to come to Daiycon, I can make that happen, bud. Because one day I want to see people I've met online. Even if I am disappointed. Just kidding. But it just shows that, the internet could have some good perks to it. But then the internet has a lot of bad perks. It's just kind of crazy of the people that I met these past couple years. And I cherish every single one of you. You guys have not only helped me this channel grow, but also helped me grow as a person. Though I don't talk to like any of my subscribers, but at the same time, I want to say thank you. Because I know my channel is not like some big toy review channel. I know it's not some big stop motion channel, which I wanted it to be, but life got in the way. Life. People can be awful, but people can be wonderful and amazing. That is what the journey of life is about. It's about learning and building the path you want to lead and the legacy you want to leave behind. Crispy, getting all wise on me. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I really do. I really do from the bottom of my heart. It's just, I'm still going to jump on YouTube and just talk. I mean, or hopefully one day I get my own place, have my own house, my own residence. Just be like, have all the figures down here and just be like in my little man cave or some shit like that. Hey guys, how's it going? But the future can be scary and uncertain sometimes. At the same time, it could be sure as hell exciting because I am excited for the changes in my life. My mom and dad, they're excited. My sister, she's my sister. But, it's all about doing what you got to do. And without sacrifice, there can be no victory. But that's all I got, guys. I'm probably some more coffee, get ready for church. And yeah. You guys have a good day. I mean, despite this freaking hair and kind of the weak coffee, in my opinion, though I snuck stuff in it and but I'm still gonna be here, guys. I'm still working on projects. I think I'm gonna work on finishing that Nemesis Prime 3. Got to finish that one up. All that shot. I just got to do the voice work on it, and I've been doing Daiycon promos. I hope you guys enjoy those. The coordinator Fred, he really enjoyed them. And he's like, yeah, my buddy Chris and I, we're gonna be the freaking Daiycon promo guys now. Anyways, you guys have a good day. Have a good blessed Sunday. That's all I got. That's all I got. So delivered some news, and like I said, I try not to get too political on this channel, but I've got to get ready for work. But I've always been on your side. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Crispy. Thanks. Anyways, I'm going to change. Get ready for church. You guys have a good day. It's the Jack Nerd. Sign off. Later, guys.